There's a shadow economy of AI models that causes an interesting problem. When you think about like medicine, legal cases, and like many other industries like this, we are currently adding more and more artificial intelligence to these industries, and the models are not always the larger models that you see either. This has started a while ago, but currently there's a lot of decisions that are being made by these smaller, let's call them shadow models, that are trained by some company, and there's no way to audit them externally. So that in itself, could be a problem. But let's for now even assume complete trust. One interesting point there is that a lot of the decisions up to today have been made by humans, and one difference is that the human will also have biases, their own problems, opinions, all that. But you can talk to them, and you can understand or ask questions about a certain decision in a way that you cannot with these models. I'm not referring here to something like ChatGPT, by the way. There are many models that make decisions and they don't have a chat interface you can talk to them. So maybe that's what we need, more of that. So there's a field of AI that is trying to look into this problem called explainability. And the whole idea there is to be able to understand how a model is making decisions. But one thing to keep in mind though is that those decisions will be consistent over time, which is great, but it also means they do not necessarily learn from feedback and input from their colleagues. So for example, that human, if you ask them questions and you disagree with the way they approached, first you can instruct them to change, you can understand their reasoning. And if they are indeed behaving in a way that is unethical, you can also fire them. That is not going to be easy to do with these AI models. So I don't have any solution. I'm just raising the topic and kind of thinking more about it. But I think we will, in the future, likely have some level of enforcement that certain industries can only use models that can be audited externally. And maybe this is already happening. If you know about that, please let me know. But yeah, I think it's interesting. In general, society adapts to these things and we'll figure out something. But it's an interesting thing to think about. Bye.